Welcome to the Survey of Finance. It's summer 2020. I'm Emre. Let me introduce myself. I received my bachelor degree in business administration from Bilkent University in 2007 and my first master's degree in money capital markets and financial institutions from Istanbul University. And I received my second master's degree in finance from London Business School in 2017. And currently I'm a PhD candidate in finance, and also I am a research fellow at the Secure AI and Autonomous Lab um, at UTSA. And my research interests include AI applications in finance, empirical asset pricing, behavioral finance, entrepreneurial finance, social media, and social networks. I have 7 years of experience in securities markets, oversight, and enforcement in Turkey. Now I'm currently a member of Financial Management Association, and you can see my uh, contact email address. So today's agenda is I will explain the syllabus, importance of finance, basic. We will do some basic math review, and I will explain divisions of finance and key concepts, and what a financial system does, and I will give some wrap up. So in our syllabus, if you check, you will see my email address and my office hours, which will be on Fridays between 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. And as you all know, this course takes place entirely online. The prerequisites accounting 2003 and accounting 2013 or equivalent courses. Our course description is a basic survey course focusing on mainly three aspects of finance, financial system for finance, investments, and the financial environment will be described along with how the financial system interacts with the economy, business decisions, efficient allocation of financial resources, and fundamentals of investment will be introduced. The key objectives of this course is introduction to financial management and financial markets, and understand the financial concepts and the terminologies, develop a working understanding of the basic financial concepts of time value of money and risk and return. Course materials. The main course material is Blackboard. It's account for announcements, course slides, recordings, quizzes, and exams. You should find or bought or rent a textbook, which is Basic Finance, Introduction to Financial Institutions, Investment and Management. I prefer to use 11th edition. If you have I prefer to use a 12th edition, but if you have 11th edition, it's okay. And digital platform, I highly recommend to buy a MindTap, which you will access exercises, video reviews, flashcards, and other resources, which is very important and valuable. And you're supposed to have a financial calculator, and the only acceptable calculators are HB 10B2 Plus or Texas Instruments BA2 Plus. And exams are closed book and closed notes. Programmable calculators and smartphones are not allowed to use during your exams and quizzes. I strongly recommend you to buy or borrow from GPA. So as we heavily use a financial calculator, I highly recommend you to review how to use financial calculator before you encounter questions. And you can just check many videos regarding financial calculator, but I just found this link. You can find it from your syllabus. Just click on this link and read how to use some main tools of a financial calculator. Grading policy, we have 3 exams and 4 quizzes, and each exams have 25% weight, and all 4 quizzes 25% weight on your grading. And you will have exam 1, which only includes chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7, and chapter 2. Exam 2 is includes chapter 8, 9, 10, 11, and exam 3, chapter 13, 21, 22. And you will see the quizzes in the next page. Okay, so all quizzes and exams will be on Blackboard, and you will be given a specific time for each exam. Once you finish, you will reach your exam scores. There's no makeup exam. If you miss one exam and have submitted proper documentation, then your final exam will account for 50% weight to your final course grade. There is no makeup quizzes. Quizzes are closed books and closed note. You are only allowed to have your calculator in the exam. Exams are closed book and closed note. And I prepare selected ratios and definitions. You don't need to memorize all the ratios or definitions. You can just print out, or you just use these definitions while you are in exam or quizzes. All exams, quizzes, and all your work on exams are property of mine, and you are encouraged to review your exams during our office hours. And the deadline to drop this course is June 15. We can meet on Fridays in my office hours, and I will try to respond emails within 24 hours, and emails sent 24 hours or less before exams and quizzes, asking questions before the material covered on exams, quizzes, or seeking help regarding problems that will not be replied. Just bear in mind, just send emails or questions you have more than 24 hours. On the subject line, please provide your course code while you're sending email, and a brief description of the purpose of your email. And yeah, write your name and surname. And yeah, if possible, just try to consolidate your queries into a single email and provide your attempt solution to exercise and problems when seeking help. Okay, this is the tentative course schedule. So as you see, week one we have chapter 1, 2, and 3, and we have quiz 1. Quiz 1 only includes chapter 1, 2, and 3. And week 2 we have chapter 4, 5, 7, and you have quiz which only includes chapter 4, 5, 7. And just on Monday, June 8, you have exam, first exam, and in week 3 we have chapter 8 and 9. Week 4 we have chapter 10, 11, and you have quiz 3. And week 4 you have exam 2, only chapter 8, 9, and 10, 11. And week 5 we will be covering chapter 13 and 21 and 22, and you have quiz 4, which only includes chapter 13, 21, and 22. And you will have review sessions here, chapter 6, week 6, and in week 6 you will have your last exam, which only includes chapter 13, 21, and 22. And if you look at activities, I highly recommend to look at the exercises, mind tab exercises, quizzes, and video reviews, PowerPoints, and flashcards. Also, I provide my slides, and all the exam questions or quiz questions will come from the book and mainly from those exercise questions or quizzes. So, a general overview of exams. Exam 1 includes 6 chapters. Exam 3 includes 4, and exam 3, 3 chapters. So basically, this graph shows you need to give more weight in the beginning, and you will have less chapters at the end of this course. Again, for quizzes, almost same chapters. We have three chapters for each quizzes. Only quiz 3 has 2 chapters. Okay, why study finance? Finance is about money, but not only about money. Finance may not be your major, but learning finance is really important. And learning finance helps you make wise decisions. So we can divide the decisions into many different categories. The first one is personal financial decisions, includes your retirement plan, your car loan, your stock investments, or how to evaluate the terms of for a home mortgage. And the second decision could be business decisions, involves investment decisions, cost management, and financing decisions. For instance, should your firm launch a new product? How can you decide this? Or which supplier should your firm choose? Cost management. Should your firm produce a part or outsource production in order to reduce their cost? Other financing decision. Should your firm issue new stocks or borrow money instead? And other financing decision is how can you raise money from your startup firm? These are the main source of questions for business decisions. And the financial manager does all of this with the goal of maximizing the value of the firm, which means the maximizing the value of the shareholders. And the key of financial thinking is to weigh cost against benefits. So you try to increase your benefits compared to your costs. The third decision is this is the third reason why study finance is maybe we are thinking about the career in financial institutions. In this field, there are many different positions, including broker, investment banker, hedge fund, portfolio manager, and government and central banks. Okay, and most finance graduates start their career as a securities research associate, credit card analyst, bank examiner, financial analyst, financial planner, and so on and so forth. So, what do you need to have to rock this course? Some basic knowledge of math, and you need to review all the text that you are taking and all notes. Review your notes, slides, your quizzes, and complete mind tap exercises. Please read the book and do the exercises, mind tap exercises. And yeah, all questions will come from the mind tap exercises and quizzes, plus, of course, book explanations. I highly recommend to read the book and mind tap exercises. Okay, I just want to review some math because we mainly use some math in this course. I just try to remind some rules. Okay, how can you solve these questions? You should pause here and try to solve these questions, and I will solve the questions for you. Okay, let's start solving the first one. This is 17.5 multiplied by 17.5 multiply 17.5 equals, you can use your financial calculator. Please learn how to use your financial calculator in order to calculate these 17.5 over 3. The solution is 5,359. Okay. Second question is, okay, we have order of operations. First, explanation or root extraction or parentheses. Second order is division, multiplication. Third order of operation is addition and subtraction. So first we need to calculate here, which is 14 plus 63 multiply 1.7 divided by, and this is okay. And then just multiply here, which is 64 plus 14 divided by 0.07, and you will get 1,115.28, something like that. And how can we solve this? This is just same as root 4 635. And you need to use financial calculator in order to calculate this. And this is just 5.0395 over 4, and the solution is 5.0395. Okay. Okay, what does it mean? How can we solve this? This is sigma summation notation, and it starts from 1 and until 4, meaning you have I, you have 7 multiply 2 plus 7 multiply 3 plus 7 multiply 4. Okay, which is, you can write 7, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is 7, 9, 10. This is 10. So multiply 10, 70. And how can we solve this? This is pi production notation. This is very similar with the sigma notation, but instead of summation, we just multiply. So 1 plus 1 multiply 1 plus 2 multiply 1 plus 3. So it is 2, 3, 4, and it is 12, 24, right? Okay, how can we find x? Okay, in order to find this, first, okay, just this is multiply 93 with here and find this, equalize this. So 4 in parentheses 1x is equal 93 multiply 17 plus 109. This is 18. This is 18.09. When you multiply this, 3 multiply 18, 9 equals okay, let me multiply this. -3 multiply 18.09 is equals 1,602. Okay, but we need to, this is, okay, let me erase some of them. Okay, so we need to divide 1,682 4 equals 1 plus x. Divided 4, this is 420, x is 419. Okay. Okay, other question. Same, but we have x in numerator and denominator, so same calculation. First, we need to multiply 645 with 5 plus x equal 130x, right? So let's multiply one by one. Okay, 645 multiplied 5 is equals 3,225 plus 645x is equals 130x. We can subtract and take this here. 645x minus 130x is equals minus 3,225. 515x is equal minus 3,225. X is equal minus 6.2621. Okay. Okay, the next question is this. How can we solve this? Again, this E is Euler's number, which is, okay, E is equal to 2.7122 goes, and E over 8 means 27182 over 8. Okay, this is just, I'm just explaining what is Euler number, but in your financial calculator you'll find Euler number and just write Euler number over 8, and it will be much easier when you are using your financial calculator. And that means the 2.98 multiplied 10 over 3. Okay. This is natural logarithm value, meaning ln. ln means natural logarithm values, right? And that means 8 is equals log E8, right? Again, when you if you use a financial calculator, it's just you're typing the log E 8 and it will give you 2.07. Okay. Okay, let's look at the other two questions or three questions. Let me clean this. Okay. How can we solve this question? If the student body at UTSA increases from 28,420 to 28,950 in 1 year, what is the percentage increase in the student body? Okay, the percentage increase is your final value minus your initial value divided by your initial value multiplied by 100. Let me clean. Okay, I will write again. Okay, percentage increase is your final value, initial value divided by initial value multiplied by 100. Okay, what's our final value? Our final value is this 28,950 minus 28,000. Okay, 28 minus 28 divided by initial 28,420. Okay, multiplied by 100. Here is 530 divided by 28,420 multiplied by 100. It's equal 1.865%. Okay. Okay, let me solve the next question. A business made 7,392 profit this month. Last month the business made 92% of this month's profit. But how much was the last month's profit? So we can write last month's profit 7,392 multiplied 92% is equal to 6,800.64. So this is the last month profit, right? Okay. So the last question is 56 is 19% of what number? How can we solve this? 56 is equal x multiply 19 over 100. So again, just find x. X is 56 multiply 100 divided by 19. X is 294.74. Okay.